Hello, and welcome to another edition of Success in the Classroom. Joining me today is Miss Rachelle Wood, Coordinator of Behavior Interventions and Support. Welcome, Miss Wood.
Hello, Tanya. Thank you so much for having me.
Great. So here we go. Exceptional student education. What is that world? It's so big. It's so vast. What all does that entail? What does it mean?
Well, it's a lot, and I don't think that we have a lot of time or enough time to go over every facet of the ESE world, but it is exactly what it says, exceptional student education.
Okay, okay. Now, how many years have you worked in or been affiliated with the ESE program or department?
Yeah, so this is actually I was counting it up the other day, 15 years.
Wow.
That I've been working from the time I graduated from college. I've always been in the exceptional student education world.
Okay, great. So it's, I guess, pretty safe to say that at this point, maybe a little bit of an expert in,
I don't
in your
know about
area.
that, yeah.
Okay, all right. I thought I'd try. I thought I'd try. So there are a number of programs offered here in Santa Rosa District Schools for ESE. But there's two in particular, maybe more, but I know two that stand out that really relate to students specifically with autism. Our social thinking programs, as well as some of our CBSA programs, which kind of leads us to you being here today. So can you tell us a little bit about the social thinking and the CBSA and how they work with autistic students?
Yeah, so our CBSA classroom, which CBSA stands for communication, behavior, social, and academic. So those are all the four core areas that we're working on in that program.
Okay.
And those tend to be classrooms with lower ratios of students to teachers. We have a lot of support staff that are in those rooms. Those are more of our more intense students that are on the spectrum of autism.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And social thinking.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
this one is kind of near and dear to my heart because my own child is a social thinking student.
Yeah.
And I'm amazed every day at just the leaps and bounds that he's come from the time he's been in kindergarten to where he is now in second grade. So I'm a little versed in what goes on in a social thinking classroom, but if you could give our viewers just a little bit about what that looks like.
Definitely. So social thinking, also working with our students with autism, the model that really social thinking is designed to do is to help our students with autism develop their social skills, specifically those social skills that impact their learning and achievement in their academic areas. So we really just want to hone in on those social skills and help them build them.
Wonderful. Now, a couple of weeks ago, there was a training that took place with some of our CBSA and social thinking teachers, and they were training on a tool called RoboKind. What in the world is RoboKind? I'm so excited about this. I almost can't stand it. So tell us a little bit about RoboKind.
Well, I share in that excitement. So I think that some folks around the Dillon Center in the office, when these robots were first delivered this summer, were a little skeptical and maybe even a little frightened because here we have these little 3-foot-tall robots in cases, and they were worried about them getting out of their cases. And I gently reminded them that they are not real people and they will not come out of their cases on their own. But really, RoboKind is all about helping our students with autism learn those social skills. They actually have 5 domains that they focus on, and that's self-awareness, self-management, decision-making skills, relationship skills. So all of those 5 areas are really what they try to focus on through the curriculum in RoboKind.
Okay, and I believe that we have an extra guest with us today. His name is Carver.
Yes,
so
Carver.
let's meet Carver.
Okay, awesome. Well, here is Carver. And all of the robots, there are 4 of them, and they have a little screen on the front. This screen is really neat because it provides a great interaction with our students, so they can actually, there's a mirror feature, so they can actually see themselves making the facial expressions that the robot makes. So I'm just going to show a demo of some of the emojis or emotes that the robot makes. So here is denial.
Oh my.
And then the student, of course, can mirror that back to the robot. Here's happy.
I see a little smile there.
Little smile there. Scared. Maybe not. We'll try panic. I've done this one before. Right, and here's excited. Yes. All right, so, and there's actually several of them on here. Worried. So his little face makes the worried and tired.
Oh.
Closes his eyes.
So that was awesome. What are some of the lessons that go along with students having to show those emotions or trying to show those emotions and maybe do some self-regulation? What exactly does that look like? How is this robot fully utilized in these classrooms?
So there's a variety of ways. That's a great question that this robot is, how is it used in that classroom? The National Council for Autism actually has identified 28 evidence-based practices.
Wow,
And
okay.
RoboKind uses 22 of those in their curriculum.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So there is a full curriculum with this program
Yep.
and everything.
Yep.
So this is great.
It's
Listen,
fantastic, yeah.
if families want to learn a little more about RoboKind, how do they connect with you?
They can call, email, whatever works for them. I'd be more than happy to share more information.
Wonderful. Well, Ms. Woods, thank you so much for
you.
being here with us today. We thank Carver
Yes.
for being a very special guest with us, and we'll see you next time on
Yes.
Success in the Classroom.